Alright guys, we're rolling in 3, 2, 1, and action.
Hey guys, today is the 8th episode of Keegan Interviews. We are joined by Clare Sullivan. Hey Clare.
Hello, Keegan. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. I'll start off with an easy one for you, okay?
Sure.
Where are you from?
I was born in Geraldton in Western Australia, and I grew up there, and then we travelled to Queensland for a year, and then after that we went back to Perth where I was living, and then moved back over when I was 15. So I've been in Queensland since then and just done my trips back to West Australia.
Interesting. I joined the Mountain Mates back in 2019 where we did Love Country Style.
Yes, that was such a great show, wasn't it?
Yep, and we can't wait for the second Chuka's play, because I'm playing as filmmaker Finn.
I know, it's looking pretty cool so far, isn't it?
Yep. Okay, what is your favorite film?
There's just too many to choose from, Keegs.
Yeah, there were so many of films for me to choose from.
Yeah, it's a bit too hard. I couldn't just say one.
Yeah, because I couldn't decide either.
Yeah, I'm much like that.
How about your favorite TV show?
Once again, I like funny stuff. I still actually like to watch old reruns of The Addams Family. That always gives me a laugh, and it is still on TV. But I don't watch much TV. I tend to fall asleep in front of the TV, so I found it's better to just go to bed with a book, which I really enjoy doing.
I just probably watch TV all the time because I didn't fall asleep.
I do. After I've had a big day at work, if I sit and watch the TV, I get really lazy and I tend to fall asleep. So,
yeah, my dad always do that sometimes.
I used to do it when I was little, but I did that deliberately so I could get carried to bed. Now there's no one to carry me to bed, so I'm better off being in bed with a book.
Interesting. What is your favorite song, band, or artist?
Once again, too many. I still like all the old school things like the Beatles, David Bowie. I do have a favourite fellow and it's just slipped my head for the minute. That's, I think, because I'm under pressure being on. If I wasn't being videoed, it wouldn't have slipped my mind. If I come back to it, I'll think of it, okay?
No problem. I just stick with the modern music, include 2000s, 2010s, and also the 2020s.
Yep, I really enjoy all the music you've been playing. Yeah, once again, I listen to pretty much everything.
Oh yeah, especially when they're on fan-made videos or on Balls performances. Especially sometimes I'm doing some line dancing when I'm with my friend Julia.
Yes, that's been amazing. And I do appreciate you've introduced me to a lot of different styles of music. So, well done.
I love the Beatles also. They're such an amazing band, and they're from the motherland, from England, where I'm from.
Wow, it looks like I've seen all 5 Beatles movies, including Yellow Submarine, huh?
Why did you tell us something about the Beatles? Or maybe you could ask Keegan about the Beatles, because he knows a lot about them.
Oh, what would your favourite song be?
There are some of the Beatles songs will be on every single movies that was on A Hard Day's Night, Help, Magical Mystery Tour, Let It Be, and Yellow Submarine.
Yeah.
Help! I need somebody. Help! Not just anybody.
Help!
I need someone.
Help! Yeah.
Well, your friend sure knows the songs.
Oh yeah, Mr. Saxton's a great guy.
Seems like a great guy.
Oh yeah. Hey, Mr. Saxton, can you ask her some more questions for a minute?
Of course I can. Thank you, Keegan, and thank you, Claire. So you like a lot of the older music, and I can definitely relate. And sometimes it's hard to remember what exactly you like.
Maybe if I'd written it down, I could come up with it. But yeah, I pretty well enjoy all types of music. I have a huge array of music and always have. So I've been very lucky to grow up in a generation that the music has been so wonderful.
That is wonderful. And so I'd like to learn a little bit more about yourself. So how long have you been involved with the Mountain Mates?
Since the very beginning, I found an article in the Tambourine Times because I worked up here many years ago and I have friends up here, so I've always spent a lot of time on the mountain. And I found the first notice where they were looking at starting up a program called Mountain Mates. So yeah, I organised with myself and Aria and a couple of others to come along and find out what the programs was about. And I had clients, or I had friends that were really interested in the programs, and it all started from there, and we're all still here.
That is
It's
amazing.
been wonderful.
I know it might be tricky, but is there a moment with the Mountain Mates that really stands out for you, like a moment that really signifies exactly what the Mountain Mates is about?
Just seeing everyone get together, the friendships that the guys have made have been amazing, and that is truly important. Just the whole inclusive atmosphere, and it's such a wide range of things that everyone's been able to do and achieve. Things that they thought they might not like doing, like acting, for example. When I first met Keegan, he was a bit shy to get up and act, and then he kind of like stole the show. And he was even then a bit sure whether he'd continue, and look what we've got. A fellow who's doing amazing videos and programs, so it's been very high achieving for everyone, really. So yeah.
And what about for you personally?
When I come up here and see people having fun, and it's actually my job, it just makes my day fantastic. I've been very blessed to have been part of this community. Very much thank you to Janice Bailey for everything that she has done for everyone, hey?
Maybe there's something you'd like to ask Keegan, Clare.
Keegan, what have you found the most rewarding part of being part of Mountain Mates?
There were so many of these achievements in the past years when I was with the Mountain Mates.
Yes.
Do you know one of my favorite things, memories about the Mountain Mates? Is when you got up with Sophie and did a dance at the Dancing with Celebrities. And everybody was dancing with you, and it was just marvelous, Keegan.
Thanks, Richie.
It really was a special moment.
Yeah, also my iconic moment when I was with the Mountain Mates.
An iconic moment indeed. Here's to more iconic moments in the future. Huzzah!
Here, here.
Hooray.
Thanks for coming, Claire.
Thank you so much for having me, Keegan. It's been my pleasure.
You're welcome. That's the end of another Keegan interview segment for today. I'm Keegan Jones, Blueman and Richard Saxton, and until next we meet, we're going to interview Janice.
Bye for now.
All right. That's a wrap, everybody.